It's the Chiefs and the Raiders under the lights on Monday night.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
What do you yell at me for? Huh? What do you yell at me for?
And off we go here on Monday night. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he'll take this to about the 28. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. Not much happening there, just a short game. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He runs with it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ball start, offense.
Darnell Wright, guilty that time. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
And
from the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a...
In trouble, and down he goes.
I wish.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still third down.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Patrick to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Mahomes back. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Back to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one caught by Wilson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. On 1st down, here's Guerrero. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Guerrero. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the handoff, it's Guerrero. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. One more time, it's Guerrero. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
18 yards on the pickup there, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Now, Mahomes. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone.
When you sign up for Fubo, what card did you use?
In the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that is touchdown
what card did you
#1
use?
in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft. hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6.
Oh, wait, you can't take our car. We got to go pick up fucking Gray.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Oh, you are okay.
They face second down and 7.
Okay, I'm like, oh, okay.
The open man is Reed.
Okay,
He's
good
got
deal.
You can see the eyes of the
I'm
quarterback. He's trying to push
like,
this ball
oh,
initially
shit, that's fucking
downfield,
right.
but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Throwing now from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
To the ground, a first down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Keep feet up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Bowers.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, you're too fat.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's A.J. Cole now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Smart. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Chargers who were able to come in and steal one on the road. Justin Herbert, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. A short one there to Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up second and 4.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And not just any touchdown, but, Greg, that is the first touchdown reception of his NFL career.
And, Mike, doesn't it just seem like over the last couple years, these class of rookie receivers, they make such an immediate impact, and maybe at some other positions there's some growing pains and maybe a little bit of slower development, but there's something about this wide receiver position. They're young, they're talented, and they've made their presence felt.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On the zone read, a give to Guerrero. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Now a run on first down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes back. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll get about 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him. Into this third quarter, they just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Hunt team out, ready to send this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Coach, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the ground, it's Guerendo. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 2-yard gain brings up
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one into the hands of Smart. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll give it to Guerendo. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive run. Clearing space. He's in. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Warren. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to...
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
A run with Garenda. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.